am Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 152 of the regular season. Not to be confused with Game 151, even though this was pretty much just a Control-C, Control-V type game, where the Astros lose 6-0 to the Baltimore Orioles. Now, this was bad. It wasn't as bad as last night, technically, but it was close. So yeah, just to start going, because, I mean, there surely isn't much to talk about. Dean Kramer bullied us tonight, and there is no other way to put it. 9 innings of shutout baseball with only 2 walks and 6 strikeouts. Only gave up 3 hard hit balls. We got Kramered, ladies and gentlemen. Not what I was expecting, if I'm being honest. And you can just throw up the... I bumped the mic. I'm not even... we're going to keep going. Yeah, so the offense was not good. 4 hits is not great. Altuve was okay. Like, that's the thing. Couple players had good games. Altuve and Yordan were good. Without a doubt. Altuve had a pair of hits, including a double. Yordan was 1 for 2 with a pair of walks. Nice games. That was pretty much it. Yordan accounted for half of our trips to the bases, and Altuve was 2 of the other 3. So, not ideal. Pitching was good. HOU0-BAL6 was good. 5 1/3, walk, run, 3 hits, 6 strikeouts. 6 hard hit balls, which is not quite what you would like. That's a little, just a hair over where you'd want it. But hey, it's HOU0-BAL6. That's to be expected. Good night overall. That's a really good game. That's a winnable game from a pitcher in the lower part of your rotation. Winnable game. Brian Abreu came in after HOU0-BAL6 started to have some trouble in the 6th. Got out of it. Stranded the bases loaded. Awesome thing for Brian Abreu. Hector Neris came in and pooped the bed. Now, here, multiple things can be true at once. Hector Neris gave up 1 hard hit ball, but 4 hits. Are you seeing a discrepancy with that? He did give up 3 earned runs. That's not very good. However, and this is the big however that, or 3 earned runs, 4 total runs. Let me correct myself there, even though it's right on the chyron. I don't really care that he was not wonderful and that he gave up a lot of runs because, and this is the important thing, the offense is the problem. Had you showed a pulse between innings 1 and 6 when Hector Neris came out, well, I mean, technically he came out in the 7th. Had you shown any bit of a pulse, it might have gone differently. We're not going to know that because we had nothing. We put up another donut. So we're not going to know if it would have been differently or if it would have been the same. So I'm not going to be too mad at Hector Neris because, granted, not a wonderful game. He could have gone 1, 2, 3, sat them down in order. He could have struck out those 3, struck out the next 3, struck out the next 3. Right? He could have went 3 innings with 9 strikeouts, and it wouldn't have mattered because the offense didn't put up anything. So I'm not going to be particularly hard on him. Will Smith came in. No. There we are. He came in, he gave up a run and a pair of hits. Not ideal, but guess what? Same thing applies. It was not the pitching staff. Yes, 6 runs overall sounds not wonderful. You had ample possibility. Like, you could have done something in the first 6 innings. First 7 times at bat, actually. But you didn't. You sat on your hands. And Phil Maton came in the 9th, the 8th, and would get a strikeout. He looked solid. I'll throw up the Bonda tweet. We're down 6-0, and Jose is all smiles. We truly give 0 blanks about this baseball game as a team. Don't get it twisted. These are reps, nothing more. Now, there are 2 things here, right? The question of, is that accurate, and is that a good idea, or right, are 2 totally different questions. We don't care. And the question of, well, should they, might honestly be no. We look great. I honestly think this might be the best team we have ever had. We're not going to set a franchise win record unless we go on some crazy tear down the stretch in the last 10 games. We're not going to be the best team in franchise history by a win total. But by God, you look at the team top to bottom, you look at the pitching staff top to bottom, all the starters, all the relievers, you look at the depth, this is the best team we have ever had. And so, would it be cool to win every game and to maybe set a franchise win record? Yeah, it'd be neat. You know, it'd be a lot more neat not having a stupid injury going into the playoffs. Stay healthy. Use it as reps. Use it as batting practice. Use it as just extra practice. If that's what the last few games are, you're almost guaranteed the 2 seed in Major League Baseball and the 1 seed in the American League. Just stay a course and don't get injured. And if that's the route we take in the last couple of weeks, that's honestly, it's fine. Of course, I would rather see us win than lose, but I would also rather us not get injured than injured. So there's that. So the Astros play again tomorrow, 7:05 Eastern, 6:05 Central. We are going to send Framber Valdez to the mound, so it will probably be a quality start for the Astros. And the Orioles are going to send Mike Baumann to the mound. I'll be here afterwards to talk about it, but that's all I have to say for the evening. So thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. And as always, go Stros.